go. Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining me today. I got some feedback on my last video where I test rode the 2024 Harley-Davidson Road Glide, compared it to my lovely street glide here, which I still love. I'm not trading it in. A few people mentioned I should try the Indian Challenger. I'm gonna call the Indian dealer. Let's see if we can organize a test ride of the Indian Challenger. There's only one Indian dealer even remotely close to me.
Hi, Motorsports. This is Calvin. How may I take a phone call?
Hey, Calvin. My name is Brandon. I was just calling to see if I could set up a test ride of an Indian Challenger if you have one.
Yeah, that won't be a problem.
Do you have any like available today at all to test ride?
If I don't, I can make it available.
Yeah, that'd be great. I just wanted to kind of compare. I've got a street glide. A lot of my buddies are saying to check out the Indians. What about like 40 minutes or something like that? Do you think I could stop up there?
Yeah, come on in. I'll get one ready for you right now.
All right, cool, man. I appreciate it.
All right, see you again.
Thanks. Bye. We got that set up. We're gonna head to the dealer. Let's do it. We're in the end of the first week in November, but it is like 90 degrees outside. I had to wear my dry fit. I know it's not super protective or protective at all, but I also don't want to melt. I'm excited to do this ride today, especially since I just rode the Harley Road Glide. Nice signal. It would be a terrible idea if I didn't at least give the Indian Challenger a try. But you know what else is a bad idea? Not subscribing to this channel. So if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss any of my new uploads. I really appreciate all the support so far. Y'all are the best. Will this test ride change me to an Indian guy? I will say I like the look of the Indian Challenger. I've heard good things about it. So I don't know. We'll see if that history of Harley-Davidson holds up. I know Harley's coming under some scrutiny here with their leadership team and company policy and all that. I'm more in it for the history. I mean, a Harley's a Harley. Just brings me back to my childhood of always wanting one. But, you know, Indians stepped their game up. We're gonna jump on the highway and let's be back when we get to the dealer. Peace. Looks like some motorcycle parking. Cool, cool.
They're doing a really good job with them. I mean, they got 122 horsepower, 126 watts of torque to go with it. The one I got you on is the base model.
Okay.
But it still has sport mode, touring mode, and standard mode.
This is not the Dark Horse version. This is the base model. I guess that's just the way they set up their test rides. You don't have to ride with anyone, so I hope I don't get lost. I like the LED front headlight. I think that looks really cool. One thing I don't like about these is this little guy. I know that's an Indian thing. It's like it's got the Brembo brakes. Engine. Again, I gotta give the look of that to Harley, because this thing, it's clean, but it just looks a little too clean. I don't even know if that makes sense. Seat looks pretty good. Got a little bit of support there. You know what they said about this? It doesn't come with GPS because it's the base model. So there is upcharging for stuff, like you don't get the auto bag locks. You need to use the key. So on the other model, you get to hit a button and it just kind of locks the bags for you. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks cool. I do like the color. It's like a flat gray, and the headlight a lot too. So anyway, pray for me that I don't get lost. All right, initial thoughts on the seating position is very comfortable. Personally, I prefer the bars to be up considerably. It does have the adjustable windshield, which I think is a cool feature. And some modes and stuff. I don't want to play around with it too much. I just don't know a ton about it. This is what I was talking about. I don't like the clunky buttons. I kind of prefer the Road Glide interface a lot better. And very comfortable, very cushy. Let's see the little bump here. All right. Gives me a lot of people mention the Road Glide, comparing it to the Goldwing. I know the Goldwing is a great bike, but me, I like more like a little bit more style. This feels, I don't want to use the word like not very cool, but it feels like an old man bike to me. I think it's comfortable. We'll see when we get on it a little bit. But my initial reaction is not anywhere near what I thought of the Road Glide. Now, it sounds pretty good when you hit it. I don't know about the downshift is good. I don't know what the hell any of this stuff is. Only get lost when you choose to. Contact your dealer. Okay, cool. So you got to pay extra. Add phone or headset. FM radio. I don't know. That long screen of the Road Glide is just far superior than this interface. If I had to choose between the two, I'm definitely taking the Road Glide so far. And I knew instantaneously with that bike. I will say, watch this windshield. The windshield's cool. It's comfortable. It's just like missing something. I think it's too reserved. It's too safe. Does that make sense? Probably not. But I could tell you, as soon as I got on that Road Glide and I took off, I knew immediately that I liked that bike. Without a doubt. This one is just, as soon as I sat on it, I didn't get that feeling. Nothing against the bike, because it's beautiful. Great looking bike. I just don't feel like it's got the cool factor. And maybe the Dark Horse model does. Now, I will say, stock exhaust, I gotta give it credit. It's nothing at low RPMs, but man, that kind of feels good when you get on it. Does anyone out there like this thing better than the Road Glide? I'm curious what you thought this could do that doesn't. There it is. Wake up. That's what it wants to do. Definitely got to get the bars up a little bit for my taste. It's comfortable riding position. You know what it is? This feels like a dad bike. This is a dad bike. If you're a dad and you like white Nike Air Monarchs and old New Balances for mowing the lawn, I'll tell you one thing, this bike is for you. I could see a dad riding this with a fanny pack and like a cell phone holder on his belt loop. That's who this bike is for. Maybe I'm just being too harsh and I'm fanboying the Road Glide too much. Maybe. I'll tell you one thing, she gets it. I said that about the Road Glide, but this feels quicker. Am I being too harsh on this bike? You let me know. The bike has serious power. That's the one place this bike shines over the Road Glide is the power delivery. When you twist the throttle, you take off. Yes, that's it. Got my butt up in the air on that one. What's that Fast and Furious quote? I live my life 1/4 mile at a time. So let's see what that's like, shall we? There's a little dip here, but we're just gonna, you know, see it. Okay, here we go. Go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you want some serious power, you're not gonna go wrong with this thing. Definitely faster than the Road Glide. Definitely faster than the Street Glide. Than my Street Glide with the 114. So like speed, I'm cool with it. Love the power. I like the look from the outside of the front. It's just underwhelmingly bland. Underwhelmingly bland. It's a dad bike. I like it, but if someone handed me a check where I could buy either or, my money every day is going to the Road Glide. All right, I'm definitely lost. So let's just plug in some directions because Indian decided it didn't want to help us out on motorcycles. Thank you, Indian. Well, if you get a base model bike, make sure you get a cell mount. So I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to be. .9 miles. This brings me back to my MapQuest days. How do you turn this thing off? No, how do you really turn it off though? Power? Indian, huh? Well, that's quite a kickstand. If you get on a bike and you just don't feel excited about it, that's not it. And you can't pinpoint one specific thing. But you know that that bike and you are not a match. I think what I've learned through test riding the Road Glide and the Indian Challenger is if you're thinking about a motorcycle, you dang well better go test ride it. Because that feeling, you're not gonna find on paper. And it's gonna be different depending on who you are and what's important to you. But still, that was fun. That was the first time I've ever ridden an Indian in my entire life. Other than getting lost, I think it was a great experience. So at least now I can say conclusively, the Road Glide is a far superior machine. Go get yourself a Road Glide. Hey, let me know if you disagree with me, but you better come correct with some facts because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it's more powerful and it's faster. But that bike was not the same. Not even close. And if you were thinking about buying an Indian Challenger before test riding the Road Glide, that would be a terrible idea. But you know what else is a terrible idea? Not subscribing to this channel. So if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and the bell notification so you don't miss any of my new content. As always, hey, I appreciate y'all watching. And if you ride, make sure you keep that rubber side down, y'all. Peace.